Okay, it's exactly 10 o'clock, and we are just 2 hours away from September, and we are having a stretch of extremely beautiful weather for at least a week now, so it's very nice. The grass and the plants and trees are just doing very badly. Actually, along the hedge, I noticed that there was, at the very top of a couple of the rows of Sharons, there were these weird shoots coming off. It almost just like mutant or something. And my wife and I both kind of agree some kind of radiation or bad light or chemicals or something seems to be the cause. Heat alone, I'm just not buying it. But anyhow, it's speculation. It's not terribly important. We cleaned the garage out really well today, which seemed to be a significant thing for us because I don't really believe that you can have a very dirty space that you are in charge of and have it not somehow be related to something that's in your consciousness that needs to be cleared. So we were going to do a fire tonight, which we did. I'll get to that in a second. And so there was a lot of things that we needed to get rid of in the garage, including some wood things. Like I made this cornhole board for a birthday party like 10, 11, 12 years ago or something. So I hacked that apart with a maul and into manageable pieces so we could burn it. And anyhow, there was also a birdhouse, which is long gone, but it was on a post. And the post was maybe, 10 feet tall or something. And so what I did is I took a maul, and like a dumbass, I smashed the post with the maul. And the reason I was stupid is because both pieces just went flying, and thankfully they didn't hit me or anything important, but they could have. So, lesson learned, hopefully. I don't know if it was painful enough that I would learn it or not. So, anyhow, so one piece of the wood was about twice as long as the other. And so, when we were making the fire tonight, we did a little ceremony before we all sat down and we wrote what we wanted to release on a note card. And we kept that in our pocket. And I said, let's not put them in the fire till the first star is visible in the sky. So, anyhow, the fire with those two pieces of wood, the way that they laid as they were burning, I said, oh, that looks like a cross. Now, they were at an angle, right? So anyhow, the short piece was going up like this, the long piece was going like this. But it looked like it was a perfect cross angle. And it just, I said, we got to take a picture of that. So we did get some photos. Maybe I'll find a way to put it in the video. No, it's not going to happen. That's too much work. Who am I kidding? But then later on, that was significant enough that it was like the perfect cross, because this never happened with a fire before. But then I realized that because we were burning stuff like the cornhole board, which had a bunch of screws and nails in it, I realized, oh, well, there's another thing like the nails on the cross, right? And so it just seemed to be very symbolic, the whole thing. And with the releasing ceremony and the cross and the nails, it just, everything seemed to have a lot of meaning tonight. So, yeah. It wasn't a very fun day, but it was relaxed, I suppose, and got some good work done. So, that's it. Be back tomorrow.